Alright, so the problem we had with the last BMW that we took to the farm was because the battery was here, when there was an impact, basically they blew the battery up and yeah, it leaked everywhere. So what I want to do is I want to mount the battery right here. This already reaches, as you can see. So what I'll do is I'll start by grabbing one of my other batteries. Right, so there is where I want the battery to sit. Here is the terminal, perfect, reaches, beautiful. Alright, battery mount. Right.
That's cool. Is it long enough?
Yeah, I want it to, it's a bit short so that I can actually tension it. Alright, so I've already checked underneath, double checked, there's nothing that, there's no fuel lines, there's no fuel tank. This is basically directly above the diff. So what we're going to do now is screw this battery bracket into the floor back here, and that should be it. Tighten the, so it was about this much shorter off the BMW, so when I went to tighten it, the screws are basically tightening it down. Now as you can see, it's not going anywhere. I can't even slide it out back and forth because I was going to put another strip, but I think it's unnecessary. And I decided to put the battery more to the right so that when we put the terminal on, I can zip tie this to the side here, right? So that's pretty cool the way it is. Okay, so as you can see, I drilled a hole, relocated the negative cable, and here's a better look at that bracket. Right, we still have a bit of space, so we can still tighten the bracket down a slight bit. Then up here, I just zip tied this in place. Let me see if I can get the exposure right. I zip tied this in place, nice and tight. Nothing's going to be shaking around here, and I can take this off with relative ease. Hold on, it's not focusing. I can take this off with relative ease and put it back on. But yeah, I hope this is going to be good. To be honest, like I ground it down. You know, it should be good. I don't know if there's any, it doesn't seem like they do anything special. I think they just put it to the body. So that's it. Battery mounted. Alright, so a long time sponsor of the channel, Mum, pulled through and she bought probably the cheapest horn she could find online. She surprised me with it. I wasn't actually planning to put anything on this car. So we're going to try, I mean we're kind of racing the sun, but we're going to try and see if we can, what I want to do is, I don't want to bother buying a whole wiring harness and putting on another thing. What I want to do is I want to just attach this straight to the factory horn spot and then hope it works. What I assume is the factory horn has like a loom and a relay system already inbuilt, so I won't have to like do it. If I have to do it, what I'll do is I'll just buy one of those looms from a light bar or something, and then just, you know, we know how to do that. We did that on the Ford. It was pretty fun. So yeah, gonna mount this, and then we're gonna press the horn. And well, I'm not gonna wake the neighbors, but they're gonna be like, they're gonna, I don't want to give away what the horn is, but they're either going to be like, oh, it's lunchtime, or, oh, I know what that is. Where the fuck is the horn? Under the bumper?
Probably.
It seems a bit dumb, but I was thinking like, just on the fucking hood.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so after looking for the horn, I found that the horn is behind. We didn't look very long, but there was a guy on YouTube who pointed out to us that where the horn is, and on this car there was actually 2 horns. I don't know if, like, obviously most of the BMWs will have 2 horns. So what I did was I disconnected the other horn, and I've basically just taken the wires from this horn so that this horn will be from the steering wheel, because we don't really want to add an extra button. We want to keep this as cheap as we can, because this car's not going to last more than a few times on the track, so we still want to put a little bit of effort in, but we don't want to go crazy. So what? Alright, so change of plans. I actually made the horn cable reach up through here, so now I got to plug the horn into the back of that, the cables I mean, because I don't want to buy any like more of this, and if I mount it at the bottom there, I'll have to take everything apart. So if I mount it up here, run the cables to here, I can change these later. So that's what we're gonna do. Number 4. You know what? What do you think of sticking it out of the hood? I really think it would look pretty cool sticking out of the hood. I don't think it would. You know what I mean? Just mount these sticking out of the hood. Except,
but then it won't be a surprise.
Is this is on the top, so you have to run the hose. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of backwards. But look, if we mount it on the hood, all of them can reach. I think for extra noise, we mount it on the hood. And I don't think the weather is an issue, because these are airtight, and then if you mount it to lean down a little bit, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and my finger.
Yep. Do you want to make one more hole for the next one?
Yeah.